The history of this era is written. The Armenian nation will surely remember her American friends. When this history is written, Armenia will certainly remember her great friends here in Washington and across America. The U.S., in many ways led by Congress, has helped Armenia in so very many ways. The U.S. was there in the first months and years of Armenian independence to help Armenia stand up, providing billions of dollars in assistance from the earthquake in our time onward, food and medicine, kerosene, tents, blankets, whatever else it took. There were very serious echoes of 1915. America stepping up yet again, twice in 1 century, to help the Armenian nation survive and thrive. America's been there as Armenia has grown through technical assistance and through a transition from aid to trade, which we think is a very, very positive movement for the U.S.-Armenia relationship. America's been there to help bring peace to the region, to help Armenia reach common understanding and tolerance and peaceful settlement of disputes with all its neighbors, which we think is a great contribution. The OSCE in Minsk, which the U.S. co-chairs, is a great example of that, a wonderful platform. The Madrid principles could use a little work, but the platform itself is very sound. The chairman, Royce, was here. He is the author of the Royce Angle Peace Initiatives, which are so incredibly vital. An idea that started here in the U.S. Congress with the support of the Armenian Caucus and so many others, that later went on to become adopted by the State Department, by the OSCE itself, by Armenia and Artsakh. We only wait for our friends and our colleagues in Baku to see the light and support the Royce Angle initiatives as well. We have together shared our blessings. We've certainly over this past 25 years taught each other quite a bit. I know that America's been a great teacher on issues of democracy and free markets. I think Armenia has benefited greatly from those insights. I think Armenia in turn has, and Armenian Americans in turn, have tried to teach our American friends about the dangers of genocide denial. We have yet to reach the president on that one, but we remain hopeful. Armenia, I think, has reached the point where it's not simply the recipient of aid, but often now it's responding in kind. And the examples are Armenia taking part in peacekeeping operations, U.S.-led peacekeeping operations around the world, in Afghanistan, in Kosovo, in Lebanon, in Mali. Before that, in Iraq, Armenia is stepping up to support U.S.-led operations, which is very, very, I think, very important and very much appreciated here in Washington. Armenia has also been a partner in nuclear safety issues, and Armenia has taken part in several nuclear summits, which I think is a real contribution to international security. And Armenia has also been a safe haven for at-risk minorities who have fled Syria. The President, in his remarks today, President Obama, in his remarks today, credited Armenia for its efforts to help the refugee crisis in Syria and being a safe haven, not just for Christians, but for all, for Yazidis and others who have found that they can no longer survive in their homes. We're looking also for increased partnership, and we certainly welcome the partnership that's growing in terms of trade. The U.S. and Armenia are becoming better and better trade partners. We are very happy last year that the U.S. and Armenia signed a trade and investment framework agreement. Chairman Sherman tomorrow will ask the Secretary of the Treasury, Jacob Lew, about the prospects for the U.S. Armenia tax treaty. We hope that we'll get good news on that front. There's a whole range of other areas in which the U.S.-Armenia relationship is blossoming under the leadership of Ambassador Hovhannissian, with the great support of the Armenian Caucus and all of our friends in Congress. So with that, I say that the Armenian community, I speak, I think, for Brian and myself, the Armenian Assembly, the ANC, and all of us, when we say that it's been an honor for this past 25 years to be a bridge between these two great and wonderful nations. And with that, I turn it over to Ambassador Hovhannissian to cut the cake and mark officially a generation of Armenian American relations and of Armenian liberty.
Thank you.